Hello there. We've come back to the curse-rotted great wood tree to pursue the Cirrus of the Sunless Realms questline. And you notice that if we've purchased the budding green blossom, and there's only one of them from the handmaiden, we can come here, click on her summon side, and she'll take us in there to fight her grandfather. And so all will become clear. We've met her grandfather before and we know who lives down here.
I finally found you. Just as I promised, Granddad. Remember?
He's got healing spells, which he will use. Oh! So you don't want Cirrus to die, if possible. Ah, he's out. Good. Oh, get out of there. He hits pretty hard. And that's him down.
Good night, Granddad.
And now that the Holy Knight Hodrick has been defeated, we will learn, first of all, that he was in fact Cirrus's granddad, which is always kind of, nice to know. And it lets us progress along a little bit. Remember, you couldn't have pursued the Cirrus of the Sunless Realms unless you had never invaded. And if you don't invade, that's fine. But if you choose the invasion path, you won't be able to work with her. Now, what has to happen next, once you've done that, you can go to any bonfire, because we're actually going to go back to the bonfire back down where we met the Holy Knight Hodrick, and we'll grab his armour, and then we're going to go back to the Firelink Shrine, and we're going to grab talk to Cirrus when we're there, and we'll get some other stuff from her. So first things first, we'll go and grab it from the Pit of Hollows. And there's a little bit of lore going on here, LORE, where we're not entirely sure what sort of thing is happening, but we know that Cirrus must have been brought back to deal with unfinished business, and there's a little bit of unfinished business in this game. So you get the Sunset set, and the Sunset set is not really useful for us because the Sunset set is a bit ratty. It looks great. Well, actually, that actually looks a little bit more Macbethy, doesn't it? That could possibly work for us. However, it's a little heavy. Do we have the ability to... That is the Alvis set. That's a little bit not very Macbethy. I don't know. I still think that's looking better. Let's go with that at the moment, and we're going to go back to the Firelink Shrine. And when we get back to the Firelink Shrine, we'll go and say hi to Cirrus again, and who tells us that she can now die. And a lot of the NPCs in this game are around to finish unfinished business with us, and then they go. So, like, there she is. We'll go and say hi.
Oh, there you are. I'm afraid I've involved you in my affairs over a little promise at that. My sincerest thanks for your assistance. At last, my grandfather will rest in peace, and I can die. But there is one last, may I take a vow, to serve you as a knight.
We take all comers.
Oh, I am most grateful. I, Cirrus, do hereby serve as your faithful knight. Wherever, whenever I am needed. My loyalty shall never waver.
On ya.
Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
On you, Cirrus.
If I
Cirrus does that for us, which is really nice to know. it doesn't really add a lot in terms of what we can now do, what we can now buy or anything like that. And you can see, had we a bit of money, we can do quite a bit of clothes shopping. But I still think with all the clothes shopping possibilities that we're not getting a lot. Now you can see that I'm sporting the funky wolf sword, wolf shield. That looks very Macbethy to me. And that shield allows me to immediately do interesting, fun things with weapon arts. So we're going to burn up our bone shards and head back into the Grand Archives and run through there and keep on disco boogieing through the Grand Archives, which will be a lot of fun. Now, at this stage, we're heading towards that late game bit. We're pretty highly donned. It doesn't matter how high your level is. The meta of the game is about 120, between 120 and 130. And what that means is that people are basically agreeing that if you're heading into the various tournaments and battles and duels and things, that you want to have a character that's around level 120. Folk tend to kind of agree with that. So if we head up here, this will take us back up the top, and we can start to push on through towards the boss. In fact, I'm pretty sure that we're at the boss, if memory serves. So we came out here. Yeah, all right, we've done this stuff. Now, we want the boss, actually. We really want the boss, which means we're going to grab ourselves a couple of summons. And we'll see if we can pick up anyone particularly interesting at this stage who will come and work with us. Any of the old faves. Now, we definitely have some Sunbros. Morgan. Excellent. Arthur and Morgan. I think that works really well. Who's that? That looks like someone doing a bit of a... No, that's a Havel monster. Oh, that's a nice greatsword user. Let's go with a nice greatsword user. What's that? The Chuki Pookie Man? I don't know about Chuki Pookie Man. How do I like Chuki Pookie Man? Genbu. Let's go with Genbu. Genbu looks good, or at least Genbu sounds good. So we'll say, hello, Morgan. And Morgan's got the dancer swords happening. And Genbu Man, which sounds like I've got a little bit of a Japanese thing happening, which is kind of nice. And Genbu should be here any tickly bockily clock. There's Genbu. We're going to go up and we're going to nab the boss. Come on, Genbu. Waha! Waha! A little bit of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles joy happening. Now, we'll probably get invaded on the way up here. As we head up, fans of Dark Souls 1 will remember that there is a nice, fun gauntlet for us to run, where we basically have to run past 10 bajillion bad guys. So we're going to come in here, and we can go up there. We've been up there. I'm pretty sure we've been up there. If we haven't, we will. At this stage, however, we have our gauntlet. What is the sniffiness about? All right. In this, lots and lots and lots of bad guys. You want to be careful. They're everywhere. And many of them are going to fling all sorts of anti-Estus material. Great sword through the chest, that'll learn you. Oh, I want to pick that up. Whatever you're dropping, yes please. We've got a light crossbow, really not very useful. And up the top, we've got a couple of Lothric Knights. So, remember, we're going to take them out as efficiently as possible, because up here we have bastards. Ooh, hey! And we'll stick a sword through his back, see if that helps. Alright, everyone's lighting up their swords like it's Christmas. Oh, get out of there! What's happening? I hear magic. Why do I hear magic? Why am I hearing magic happening? Oh! Ah, Lothric Greatswords. Okay. So large Titanite shards. I'm going to get in there, give him a whack, pick up the large Titanite shard, and up for the boss. The BOSS on the best boss. This boss is lots of fun. Comes in 2 phases. And here's one boss carrying another boss, which is always fun. First boss carries second boss, and the first phase of the boss is dealing with the boss on the ground. So this is the twin princes. We've got a couple of princes happening in here. And lovely and eerie, beautiful music.
Dear. Another dogged contender. Welcome, unkindled one.
Now,
Purloiner of cinders.
remember, as our Macbeth build, 2 little princes, they're
The
dead.
mantle of Lord interests me none.
That's what we do. That's what Macbeth has to do.
The fire
It's just
linking
something
curse,
we have to do to get
the
there.
legacy of lords. Let it all fade into nothing.
And here we have the hopeless,
You've
kind
done
of
quite enough.
overly funded little princes
Now
running
have
around
your
the place.
rest.
There's the older brother, and the younger brother will hop on his back later on. Now he will fling a gigantically annoying and powerful that thing, which I just couldn't find him at all. Oh man. Woo! Okay. Oh wow. Oh, boom shanker. We're doing well. Oh, ouch. Hey, I've got my shield up, mate. There it is. Yeah. Now suck it and see. Now the other younger brother is going to hop on the shoulders of greatness. He looks pretty wasted to me. Like, you know, I think we kind of did the job. We knocked him down flat. But this is the brains of the outfit.
Oh, dear brother.
Now, you know, I think
on my
Macbeth had the
way.
right idea. Fling these guys in the tower, send a couple of lads up there to sort it all out.
My brother. Unyielding sword of Lothric's.
And again, we can see the kind of dichotomy of the characters in the text. The prince and the magician.
If you would.
So we've got a bit of piggybacking going
For
on.
that is our curse.
And again, that notion of the curse of Macbeth. Well, mate, when it comes to being cursed, do you know what I mean? I think that we can tell these Lothric brothers, you may think you're cursed, but you guys are just rank amateurs in the world of being cursed. So you can see little brother piggybacks on big brother. It's little brother that you have to kill. You're probably more likely to hit big brother, and as you hit big brother, you know, he will eventually kind of flippy flop. But it's little brother we want to be killing, so you're going to have to come back a few times to do that. Now those things hurt. We don't like those things. Where is he? There he is. Now, whenever we kill Big Brother, it's important that you take a little bit of time to really lay into Little Brother and get out of there, because that hurts. Oh, nice! I got a good hit in there. I'm very happy with that. This shield is totes ace. Get out of there. And let's see if we can't get another couple of hits. There it is.
My words.
The little one is down.
You remain among the accursed.
Oh, that's not a very nice thing to say to someone. Among the accursed. We'll say thanks very much, fellas. It's always good to see you. Don't go changing. It's been a slice. We remain among the accursed. And you can see we've picked up some serious Monet. All right, we'll be popping back now to Firelink Shrine to spend a penny.